It'll make you strong like bull. Welcome to the Four Seasons. I'm your host Ken Johnson. Today we're going to fix some borscht. So the star of today's episode is beets. Now I'm going to save you the grueling agony of watching me wash, top, and tail these and then dice them up. But suffice it to say, I have 4 large beets. They barely, I can't even put my hand all the way around these, so these are huge. I'm 6'2", so these are giant beets. So I would say at least 4 pounds, if not more. And so, like I said, I'm going to wash, I'm going to cut the tops, cut the bottoms, and dice this, put it in a pot of water, roughly 8 cups, and we're going to boil this. So these beets, 4 of them filled up a gallon cooking pot. So now I'm going to add in 2 quarts of water, which is a half gallon, and we're going to bring these to a boil. So we now have a good boil. Okay, so I reduce this down. Now I'm putting in 2 tablespoons of dill. So this is 1. This is 2. You can add in a cabbage, half cabbage to a cabbage, but I don't like cabbage, so I actually increase the amount of beets to compensate for the lack of cabbage in this recipe. But you could do 2 pounds of beets and then do half cabbage to a whole cabbage if you like cabbage in your borscht. I don't. Next, because I don't have beef stock on hand, I'm going to put in 2 packets of beef bouillon. This comes in a packet. If you got the kind that does cubes, you can just do anywhere from 2 to 4 cubes. Next, some sea salt to taste. Next, we're going to add in some black pepper taste, and of course, whenever I talk about pepper, I mean McCormick's peppercorn medley grinder, which I've said before numerous times is nothing more than black peppercorns, coriander, pink peppercorns, white peppercorns, allspice, and green peppercorns. And here we go with that. I'm going to put a pinch of Acetate in here, but you don't have to do Acetate. I just really like it, but it doesn't take much. This can overpower. Next, I'm going to chop and toss in a whole onion. Now we just let this boil. Okay, so this has cooked for about 15 to 20 minutes. The onions are cooked all the way through. I'm going to turn this off the heat, lid it, and let this cool overnight. I like my borscht cold, and so I'll finish it up tomorrow. So it'll be next day for me when you see this again. There'll only be a second for you. See you in a second. So this mixture is now cooled, and I'm going to take my stick blender here and start blending away. Smooth stage. Time to do a bowl. Try this out. Here it is served up. So the way that I like borscht in the summertime, I like it cold. So I did a cold borscht. with sour cream and then dill on top. I've got some fresh dill that's growing but it's not ready to pick yet, so I had to use dry dill, but if you use fresh dill it's way better, especially in the actual borscht that you're cooking. In the winter time you can have hot borscht and it's really comforting. So what we're going to do now, I like to kind of mix mine up a little bit with sour cream. Get me a little bit of sour cream with my borscht. Let's give it a taste. That doesn't get old. It's creamy, it's sweet, smooth, a little bit herbaceous, a little bit of the meat, but not much from the bouillon that you put in there. Little bit of salt, but not much. A lot of sweetness. It's just when you're feeling weak, when you're feeling down, this is the dish. And herbally, you know, a lot of people believe that beets help with circulatory system. They help build up your blood, everything else. So good to try. Of course, I always make a mess, so be careful when you're eating this because you'll have everything red. But all in all, I think this is a wonderful dish worth trying. So with that, give this a like button if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you get notified of future content, and I will see you later. Bye.